You feel the first scratch in your throat. You reach for the orange juice and the vitamin C tablets. Not the way you think, not the way your mother promised. For 70 years, we have believed one of nutrition's most stubborn myths. Surveys suggest nearly half of American adults reach for vitamin C at the first sniffle. And the most rigorous science says almost none of them are being helped. It started with one of the most brilliant minds of the 20th century. A Nobel laureate, 2 of them actually, and one massive mistake. Pauling won the Nobel Prize in chemistry in 1954 for his work on chemical bonds. Then a second Nobel for peace in 1962, a scientific giant on the world stage. In 1966, a biochemist named Irwin Stone wrote him a letter. Stone claimed massive doses of vitamin C could extend human life by decades. Pauling, then 65 years old, was intrigued. He began taking 3 grams daily. That is roughly 50 times the recommended amount. He said he felt incredible. In 1970, Pauling published Vitamin C and the Common Cold to enormous fanfare. It became a runaway bestseller. Pharmacies struggled to keep tablets in stock. Sales of vitamin C in the United States surged sharply in the years that followed. A 2-time Nobel winner had spoken with confidence. The public listened without question. Pauling's claims rested on a small handful of poorly controlled early studies. Real researchers began testing his theory under proper, randomized conditions. In 1975, Chalmers reviewed 8 randomized trials of vitamin C and the common cold. His verdict was clear: no meaningful protection against catching a cold. Pauling dismissed the findings publicly and only doubled down on his daily doses. By the 1980s, he was reportedly taking 18 grams of vitamin C every day. That is roughly 300 times the recommended intake. The body simply cannot store it. Vitamin C is water-soluble. Your kidneys flush most of the excess within a few hours. The landmark Cochrane review pulled together every major trial ever done on this question. 29 studies, over 11,000 participants combined, the most rigorous look yet. For the general adult population, daily vitamin C did not prevent colds at all. 0% reduction in cold incidence among regular adults taking daily supplements. Taking it only after symptoms appear, even less effective in shortening illness. Among ordinary adults taking it daily, cold duration dropped by about 8%. 8% of a 7-day cold is roughly 13 hours, barely noticeable. For children, the reduction was slightly larger, around 14% shorter. But there was one group where the effect was strikingly different. Marathon runners, soldiers, and skiers cut their cold risk nearly in half. People under extreme physical stress in cold environments showed a real, measurable benefit. For everyone else, sitting at a desk, the pill does almost nothing. Colds typically last 7 to 10 days regardless of what you do. You reach for the tablet on day 3. By day 6, you naturally feel better. Your brain credits the pill. The immune system was already doing the work alone. Researchers call excess vitamin C expensive urine. The body simply discards what it cannot use. The recommended daily intake is just 90 milligrams. A large orange gets you most of the way there. Your immune system needs vitamin C. It does not need a megadose. Pauling lived to 93, convinced until the end of his life. He died of prostate cancer in 1994, still taking 18 grams a day. Next time you feel that scratch, know what the evidence really shows. Rest, fluids, and time. Those are the best approaches we have for the common cold. The orange juice is delicious, but the cure was never inside the glass.